don't know how they're going to get that bus down here, but...
Well, they've got to drop the bollards first.
They'll carry it.
No, he'll have to walk from there.
Yeah, because the stage is here.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing? Thank you very much for coming along this afternoon. This is a very important meeting. We have only 10 days to go, my friends. 10 days to go in this absolutely crucial campaign that will decide the future of our country and indeed of the European Union. And we think we can make it better, don't we? Yeah. We can turn this thing around. Now, I can tell that the other side, the Remain side, are a little bit rattled, my friends, because they had a relaunch this morning. Yes, they had a relaunch, and they decided to use Gordon Brown to inject some dynamism into proceedings, which shows a measure of the panic that they're in. And you can tell that they're panicking because they are resorting to more and more scare stories, more and more misery, more and more discussion of the end of civilization as we know it. Do we believe this doom-mongering, folks? Do we believe that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Are we taken in by this endless masquerade? No, we're not. There are 4 authorities that I prefer, 4 people that I'd rather listen to on this subject. One is, of course, the Prime Minister, who only a few months ago, before they got locked into the logic of Project Fear, was telling us that this country would thrive mightily outside the EU. He was right then, wasn't he? Yes. I don't know what's happened since. The second is the leader of the Remain campaign, Lord Rose, who said that actually nothing much would happen straight away, except that people on low incomes in this country would get a pay rise as a result of voting to leave. What a fantastic thing for him to say. He was quite right, and it is worth thinking about. The third authority is one of the greatest manufacturers in this country, Anthony Bamford, who makes JCB diggers, and the fourth is James Dyson, the greatest entrepreneur and innovator this country has produced over the last 25 years. Both of those 2 great heroes of British manufacturing think that we should get out of the single market, get out of the EU, and that we would do much better outside. And I would rather listen to them, my friends, than to the merchants of doom and the merchants of gloom that have been parading through Downing Street and trying to get this country to go against our interests and remain locked into a fundamentally anti-democratic European Union that is going in totally the wrong direction for Britain. They're trying to build a super-state. They're trying to build a United States of Europe. We should have no part of it. We can do brilliantly if we stand on our own 2 feet and if we believe in ourselves. Now let me ask you, my friends, they are the group. The Remain campaign say that we can't. They're endlessly negative. They're endlessly saying that we can't do it on our own. I think, and I hope you agree, that they are woefully underestimating this country and woefully underestimating the abilities of the British people. So I say to you, do you think if we vote leave on the Thursday of next week that we can take back control of huge sums of money, of £10 billion a week? I think we can. Yes, we certainly can. Yes, we can. Can we take back control? Can we take back control of our immigration policy, in a way that is balanced and fair and reasonable and satisfies the economic needs of this country? I think we can. Can we? Yes, we certainly can. Can we take back control of our security policy, so that we no longer have the European Court of Justice saying that we cannot deport people who are suspected of or indeed convicted of very serious offences, but that power is once again with the British people and with the British government. Isn't that right? I think we can. Can we? Let's take back control of our taxation policy so we can cut VAT on fuel for pensioners. Let's take back control. Let's take back control of our trade policy, my friends? Can we take back control of our trade policy so that we can do deals with growth economies around the world and increase the number of jobs in this country by 300,000? They say we can't. I think they're wrong. Can we do it? Yes, we certainly can. This is the side of the argument that believes in this country. We believe in our abilities. We believe that we can have a better future for this country, a better future for Europe. And in voting Leave next week, we will be speaking up not just for the people of this country, not just for our democracy, which is under increasing threat, but for hundreds of millions of people around Europe who feel this whole project is going in fundamentally the wrong direction. So let's stick with it, folks. We've only got 10 days to go. Thank you, all of you, for coming out this afternoon. Thank you for all your support. Let's work hard over the next 10 days. Let's vote Leave. Take back control of this country. Take back control of our future and do the right thing for Britain. Thank you all very, very much for coming along. I'm now going to ask. And by the way, I see some people have appeared mysteriously bearing images of myself. There will be more money for all those causes, as you know, if we take back control of those sums of money. Thank you. I now have great pleasure in introducing Gisela Stewart from the Labour Party.
23rd is much more important than any one of us here on this podium, any one political party. It's a decision about the next generation and about the future. And therefore what I say to you is, if you had the choice now, would you join the European Union as it is? No. Would you join a project which has got a single currency that is creating massive youth unemployment in the southern Mediterranean? No. One is absolutely stagnating. And therefore, if you wouldn't join it now, don't vote for Remain either, because there are huge dangers actually involved in staying in. The future in a world which has global movements of goods, of capital and of people, the actual control mechanisms are very different. The European Union was a project